What's good, y'all? It's your boy Screwface Capone, and welcome to an all-new segment. This is the first installment of what I like to call the Daily Retro in 3, where I take up to 3 minutes to talk about a classic game. Hopefully, I'll remember to do this every day. So let's get this started. For this first installment, we're going to talk about Ikari Warriors. This is a run-and-gun arcade game that was released in 1986 from SNK. Playing as Clark and Ralph, or Paul and Vince as they were known in the US ports, you make your way through a jungle to reach the village of Ikari and rescue your commanding officer. You shoot, throw hand grenades, and even ride in a tank as you move upwards, blowing up anything and anyone that gets in your way. The game's graphics and gameplay are similar to Commando, which was an arcade game from Capcom that was released the previous year. The two major differences between the two games are the addition of two-player co-op and the use of a rotating joystick, which allowed players to move in one direction while aiming in another. Ikari Warriors was inspired by the movie Rambo First Blood Part 2. As a matter of fact, the developers even intended to make the game a licensed adaptation of the movie. At one point, they even met with Sylvester Stallone. Unfortunately, they were unable to secure the licensing rights in time, as the arcade game had already become known amongst players under its name Ikari Warriors after making its debut at an American Arcade Expo. The game would spawn two sequels, Victory Road, which was released later that year, and The Rescue, which came out the following year. As fighting game fans know, Clark and Ralph would go on to appear in the King of Fighters series, appearing in just about every mainstream entry. They would also appear as playable characters in Metal Slug 6 and 7. The game would receive several ports, including the Amstrad CPC, the Atari 2600, the Atari 7800, the Apple II computer, the Commodore 64, and the NES. The game even received a mobile remake in 2006 for Japanese phones, which included the ability to play as Leona, a female teammate introduced in King of Fighters, along with Ralph and Clark in their King of Fighters costume. The NES version will run you anywhere from $10 to $20 on eBay, and is also included on the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. This is a collection of classic SNK arcade games that's available on Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and PC. The collection includes both the arcade and NES ports of Ikari Warriors, along with its sequels. So, that's all for the first installment of this series. Tell me your thoughts on this game, along with any suggestions for future games I should look at. Until next time, I'm Audi 51,000G, y'all.